All right, thanks, Tony. Now we're working developing news on Rhode Island's pension reform plan.
We're taking a live look inside the State House right now, where the Senate just passed the pension bill. The House is still debating the overhaul aimed at fixing the $7 billion unfunded liability.
Changes to the existing plan include suspending pension increases for retirees,
also adjusting retirement ages and creating a hybrid benefit plan that mixes pensions with 401k style accounts.
We have in-depth coverage tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is standing by with reaction from groups for and against the plan.
But first, let's go to Sean Daly live outside the State House with more on the debate taking place right now.
Yes, emotions are running high here at the State House. The Senate, as you just said there, has passed now a major overhaul of the pension system here in Rhode Island, but debate rages on in the House.
And if you can't remain in a dignified manner, please leave. Please remove yourself, or I will have you removed.
Speaker of the House Gordon Fox warning opponents of pension reform in an upstairs gallery to keep their cool. Below on the House floor, the blame game was in full swing on how Rhode Island got into this pickle, never mind how the state will get out of it.
And I've always found it fantastical that labor leaders identified the social service advocates that are voraciously feeding off this budget. They stand with them in unity. Meanwhile, the pension system went unfunded.
The unions that represent state workers expect to lose at the State House, but possibly to win at the courthouse.
The state of Rhode Island made promises to retirees that shouldn't be broken. The state of Rhode Island made contractual commitments to employees who are already vested in the pension system, and those shouldn't be broken.
Voting on this pension reform plan will happen sometime later tonight in the House, who knows when. But what we do know is that after the voting, which is expected to go in favor of the supporters, will almost certainly come a court fight. Live at the State House with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Sean Daly, Eyewitness News.
Our in-depth coverage of the pension reform plan vote continues now. The governor and general treasurer say drastic change is necessary to save the state.
But pension recipients disagree and are vowing to fight this plan in court. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen continues our in-depth coverage tonight live outside the State House.
Retirees tell Eyewitness News a legal battle is fully expected here, and they will keep fighting pension overhaul. Both current and future pension recipients sit anxiously as amendment after amendment to the pension overhaul is discussed on the House and Senate floors.
What's going on here? They're fighting with each other, and I hope they straighten it all out.
After sitting in there listening to these people, it's like you don't even they have no compassion for the working person.
Jamie Riley says she felt forced to retire early 3 years ago and can't continue financially without a cost of living adjustment.
It's pretty sad to know the people that represent you and supported you are letting you down.
Proponents of the over 100-page pension legislation, like the group Engage Rhode Island, say this bill has to pass. The cash-strapped Ocean State is in danger, and they say this is needed to help balance the budget. Unions say that balancing comes on the backs of the retirees.
I am mad because I do not deserve this. No one deserves it.
Eyewitness News will continue to be at the State House tonight as the final vote in the House nears. That, of course, after the Senate just moments ago passed the pension overhaul bill. And if it passes in the House, retirees say to fully expect a legal battle. Live at the State House with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.
We have in-depth coverage of the state's pension reform plan on our website, WPRI.com. You can check out our interactive map to see how much your community spends on pensions every month.
We also have Pensions 101, your guide to the state's crisis, plus a timeline that details how the state got into this mess in the first place.
New at